And this is the REDTIGER F17 triple channel dashcam, so it features a front camera, rear camera, and a cabin camera, which has night vision, as well as GPS and 5 GHz Wi-Fi for those of you that are looking to connect to this using the app. And on this video, I'm gonna show you the contents of the kit, as well as walk you through the features of it, and then we're gonna take a look at some driving video both at day and at night to see how well this dashcam actually performs. And as always, I have placed a link in the description down below to this dashcam in case you'd like to get one for yourself. And starting off with mounting, there is double-sided tape right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and peel this back, and then I can place this on the windshield. View angle is also adjustable. This is how far it goes in this direction, and this is how far it goes in the other direction. And the dashcam can separate from the mount if needed. Memory card bay is located on top of the dashcam, and they already include a 32 GB memory card. However, this can be upgraded with as much as 512 GB of memory. Rear camera is meant to be installed on the inside of the vehicle. There is double-sided tape right here. I can peel that back and then attach it to the vehicle. Also notice that the camera can turn either up or down to adjust the viewing angle. In fact, it can actually turn completely around. If I place it in this orientation, it allows for that rear camera to be mounted against a vertical surface. And for power, they have included this automotive adapter, which does have an extra USB port on the back that will can power the dashcam and something else. And we can see the front camera, the cabin camera, and we also see the rear camera. And also what's pretty neat is that the icons go away after a little bit, giving us a nice clean view of the screen, and we are left with this indicator telling us that we are in fact recording. Now I'm gonna press the first button right here, and what that is gonna do, that is gonna cycle through the view. So you can see the cabin camera is now on this side, and then we have the front and the rear. Tap that one more time, and now we have the rear here, front, and then cabin. Tapping that one more time gives us a full screen view, in this case of the front of the vehicle. And again, if I wait a little bit, the icons go away. And if I tap it one more time, clean view of the cabin of the vehicle. And I also want to show you that the cabin camera is adjustable, and I'm gonna push it up so you can see what that looks like. That makes it go up, and if I push it down, that makes it go down. Now, the reason why this is important is because this allows me to move and aim the front camera. So let's say if I want to move the entire dashcam like this, then I can independently adjust the cabin camera to have it set at the angle that I want. And same thing, if I were to have the dashcam in this position, I can raise the cabin camera. So it is convenient to have that independent view of the cabin. And I also want to show you that there are little infrared lights here, and that is what enables the night vision, which we'll take a look at when we look at night driving video. And finally, if I tap that button one more time, it's gonna switch over to the rear view. Tapping that one more time returns us to the split view. And moving over to the button on this side, what that is gonna do, that is gonna take a picture. And the second button is gonna take us to the settings, but we'll come back to that in a little bit. And the middle button, what that does, that is gonna flag and protect the section of the video that is currently being recorded as important. And you can see how that changed from that red color to the yellow color, again telling us that we are currently flagging this video. And to play back the videos, that is the second button right here that is gonna enter into the playback menu. Now what you'll find is that there are several folders containing video. The very first row right here is for the front camera. The second row is gonna be for the interior camera, and the third row is gonna be for the rear camera. And the first folder is gonna contain normal video of us just potentially driving around, maybe nothing exciting happened there. The second folder that has the lock, that could potentially contain important videos that were flagged as important, potentially containing car crashes. And the third folder is gonna contain pictures. But let's play back a video. I'm gonna hit OK on that folder, and I'm gonna select this video right here. And as you can see, we are shown the front. So the video begins to play back automatically. Now the other thing that we can do here, if I go back to the prior menu, we can select a video and choose to delete it if we don't want it. Now let's take a look at the settings, which I'm going to access with the second button right here. And the very first setting is going to be resolution, and we get two choices here. We can have the front at 4K and cabin and rear at full high definition, or we can run the front at 2.5K, cabin and rear at full high definition in case we wanted to fit more onto our memory card. And because this dashcam gets the time and date from the GPS, it is important to set the correct time zone, and that is done right here. If this is set incorrectly, we can potentially end up with the incorrect date or time. Now there are also several languages included on here, and I'm gonna scroll through those, that way you can see if the language that you're interested on is included. And the Wi-Fi can also be enabled or disabled, and we also got a G sensor that is fully adjustable, low, medium, or high. And this is what can potentially enable the dashcam to detect if we got into a car crash. Moving over to the next page of settings, we get a screensaver function, and this can turn off the screen after a certain period of time while the dashcam continues to record. The rear camera view is also adjustable. It can be flipped either vertically or horizontally. Also, you'll notice this little microphone, and this allows us to enable or disable audio recording in case we just wanted to have video, or if we wanted to have video with sound. And we can also select whether we want the video to include a date stamp and whether we wanted to include a speed or coordinates. Daylight savings time can also be enabled or disabled if you live in one of those states that observe that, and that's gonna either add or subtract an hour. We can also choose to turn off or on the interior camera if perhaps we only wanted to have front and rear video, but also the night vision system can be enabled or disabled, or I leave mine on auto, which seems to work out the best for me. Speed unit is also adjustable between kilometers per hour and miles per hour. And we also get this fatigue reminder in case we wanted to be notified to take a break after a certain period of driving. Now let's take a look at parking mode, and this is enabled with the optional hardwire kit, and we get three choices on here. Time-lapse recording in a 12-hour duration or 24-hour duration, or impact detection. But now that I've shown you the features on this dashcam, let's take a look at the app. And the app is called REDTIGER, and it is available for Apple and Android devices. And it shows us a live view coming from the dashcam. Again, that front view, cabin, you can see that on there, and the rear view. And also we can see it on a larger screen using this icon. And again, you see that split view, and you can also cycle through the different views just like if you were on the dashcam. Here is again that cabin view, larger view, front and rear. Tapping that one more time, rear, front, and cabin. And my favorite is when you show it in that full screen view. This can be helpful in adjusting the cameras to ensure that you have a good visibility of what you're trying to cover. Rear view, and one more time, back to that split view. There's also an icon right here that allows us to take a picture, just like we were using it on the dashcam itself. And there is also this icon right here that is a microphone icon, and that can disable the audio recording if we did not want to have audio recorded. And finally, this icon right here, which can stop the current recording. And you can see that over here, how it's red blinking dot, and now the recording has been stopped. Now let's take a look at playing back the videos, and that is done with this icon right here. Now, I think the app is going to be primarily used for looking at the videos in a larger screen, because this is a larger screen than what you get on the dashcam, but also can be helpful because now we can download the videos directly to our phone as opposed to having to take the memory card out of the dashcam and take it to a PC. Now, as you can see, there are three folders: the loop folder, snapshot folder, and lock folder. The loop folder contains normal video, potentially us just driving around, maybe nothing exciting happened there. The second folder is going to contain pictures, and the third folder, here's where you may potentially find events that were flagged as important or potentially a car crash video. But let's go ahead and play back a video, and I'm going to do this time the cabin video. Now the cabin video right now is streaming from the dashcam, so it is not saved onto my phone. It won't be saved until I use the download function, and then it's going to transfer that video from the dashcam to my phone. Now you also have two other icons, this one that allows us to take a screenshot and this one to delete it. And the last icon is going to take us to the dashcam settings. And here you can change whether you want audio to be recorded or not recorded, the dashcam recording resolution, and things like the G-sensor sensitivity. However, as you can see, not all the options that are available on the dashcam menu, they are not really shown on the app, and I hope eventually REDTIGER can add more options that we can control from the app directly, just like we can on the dashcam menu itself. And now let's take a look at some driving video, including the audio test. That way we can see how well this dashcam actually performs. And this is the REDTIGER F17 dashcam, and I am sitting on the driver's side seat. And this is the REDTIGER F17 dashcam, and I'm standing outside the driver's side door. And if you want to see the complete installation process for a dashcam, I have placed a link to that video in the description down below, along with the link to this dashcam in case you want to get one for yourself. And if you guys have any other questions regarding this, please put that in the comments also. And if you found any part of this video helpful, make sure you hit the like button to support the channel, and stay tuned as I have a lot more dashcam reviews coming up. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.